Have you ever wondered what happened after David defeated Goliath? We all know the famous story. The young shepherd, armed with just a sling and 5 smooth stones, took down the mighty Philistine giant. But what if I told you that was just the beginning? What most people don't know is that Goliath wasn't the only giant David faced. In fact, there were others, powerful warriors from the same terrifying lineage, some of whom were even his brothers, and one of them came very close to killing David. Welcome to the Bible Stories with Gian channel. This is the forgotten story of the giants that continued to threaten Israel, the warriors who stood by David's side, and the battles that shaped history. Stay with me as we uncover the truth. If you love deep biblical insights, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with others. Now let's dive into the incredible journey of David, the giant slayer. David's story begins in the quiet hills of Bethlehem, where he was just a simple shepherd boy. He wasn't a warrior, nor was he a man of great status. Yet God saw something special in him. One day, the prophet Samuel arrived at David's home, looking for the next king of Israel. To everyone's surprise, God chose the youngest son of Jesse, the boy no one expected. He was anointed in secret, but his destiny was far greater than anyone imagined. David was not only a shepherd, but also a musician and poet. He played the harp beautifully and wrote many psalms that we still read today. But his life would soon take a dramatic turn when he stepped onto the battlefield against a giant. The nation of Israel was at war with the Philistines, and a giant named Goliath was terrorizing their army. He was nearly 10 feet tall, covered in heavy armor, and wielded a massive spear. No soldier dared to fight him until David stepped forward. With nothing but a sling and 5 stones, David faced the giant. Goliath laughed, mocking the young boy. But David's strength was not in his weapons. It was in his faith. He declared, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." With one shot, David's stone struck Goliath's forehead. The giant fell. Victory belonged to Israel. This was the moment that changed everything. David, once a shepherd, became a hero. But what many don't realize is that this was not the end of the battle against giants. It was only the beginning. Years passed, and David became the greatest king of Israel. He won many battles, expanded his kingdom, and remained faithful to God. But as he grew older, a new danger arose. Giants had returned to challenge him. One of these giants was Ishbi-Benob, a terrifying warrior from Goliath's lineage. He was massive in size, wielded a bronze spear weighing over 13 pounds, and carried a sword specifically made to kill David. This battle was different. David was no longer the young warrior he once was. He had fought countless battles, and now exhaustion had caught up with him. As the fight raged on, David struggled. The giant saw his moment to strike, raising his sword to end David's life. But just as he was about to land the fatal blow, something incredible happened. Abishai, one of David's most loyal warriors, saw the danger and acted quickly. With great courage, he struck down Ishbi-Benob before the giant could kill the king. This moment was a turning point. The soldiers realized that David, their beloved king, could no longer fight on the front lines. They made a vow. "You shall never go out with us to battle again, so that the lamp of Israel will not be extinguished." David's role had changed. He was no longer just a warrior. He was the guiding light of Israel. But the threat wasn't over yet. More giants from Goliath's family came to challenge Israel. In one battle, a warrior named Saph was defeated. Then another fight broke out, and a soldier named Elhanan killed a giant who was also called Goliath. The final giant was perhaps the most terrifying. He had 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot. But even he was no match for Israel, as Jonathan, David's nephew, struck him down. One by one, the giants fell. The era of these monstrous warriors was coming to an end. David's battles with the giants weren't just about war, they were about faith. Each time he faced impossible odds, he trusted in God, and God delivered victory. His story teaches us that no matter how big our challenges may seem, faith and courage can overcome them. Perhaps you have your own giants in life, fears, struggles, obstacles that seem too big to defeat. But remember, just like David, you are not fighting alone. With God on your side, no giant can stand against you. David's story didn't end with Goliath. His entire life was a testament to God's power, and his battles remind us that faith is our greatest weapon. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about hidden biblical stories, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this message with others. And remember, no matter what giant you face, trust in God, because with Him, victory is always possible. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel for more biblical stories. God bless you and see you in the next video. Take care.